Hello everybody and welcome back to my sunroom here in East Tennessee. It is a beautiful January day, and from what I hear, the weather is supposed to change dramatically over the weekend. So I thought I'd kind of just do a fun video. I want to show you all my phals. If there's anything in bloom, I want to show you as far as my phals are concerned, and anything unusual, because I've had some really unusual things happen with some of my phals this year. So I'm going to share all this with you. This is just a kick back and enjoy. Go grab you a cup of hot tea or some coffee, and let's just look at some phals today. All of my phals are growing in orchiata bark. Some of them I have in small, some of them I have in medium, some of them I have in large. I use all three sizes, and I also use spag moss with my phals as well. Some of them really enjoy growing in spag moss. I get all these things from my sponsor, the Orchid Supply Store, and if you place an order from the Orchid Supply Store and use my coupon code Amy, you get a 12% discount off of your order, and you get free shipping in the United States. And this is my Phal Purple Dust. She is always the very first to bloom for me every year, and as you see, she has elongated this spike and she's going to have some more blooms. This one is a very prolific bloomer. I love this beautiful phal. And for those of you who have been watching my channel for a long time, you remember when I picked up this little tiny miniature white Phalenopsis. Well, this is her. She is a no ID. I think that I found the ID, but I'm not sure, so I'm really not going to say. But look at this spike. It's amazing. And then she's got another spike over here. But look at all of these buds. This is what your miniature Phalenopsis orchids can do. I believe that I've had this one now for about 7 or 8 years. The color of this one really is charming for it to be white. It's not really white, it's kind of cream colored. But boy, she's really outdone herself this year. Next one to spike for me is Ficus Legato. Here is a spike, and check this out. Oh yes. She's got branches and buds everywhere. This is going to be a spectacular show, so stay tuned for those of you who love my Ficus Legato. And next up is my beautiful Phal Mituo King Bolina. She still has one bloom. She keeps blooming sequentially. It's like one bloom gets kind of old and drops off, and then another one blooms out. So she has been in bloom now for about 7 or 8 months. Yes, I'll take it. But these blooms are beautiful and they are very fragrant. I love the smell of this orchid. And here is my Phal tetrapsis C2. It bloomed over the summer, and the blooms did not look like this. This is a pure white bloom. The ones this summer had red stripes on them. They were beautiful. Unfortunately, before I had a chance to do a video on it, it came out of bloom. So I wanted to make sure that I showed you all this today because it's beautiful. It is lightly scented. It kind of smells like lemons to me. And if you're wondering why I'm inside, I keep all my novelty phals in the winter in my house where it's a little bit warmer. They grow better in the house than out in the sunroom because the sunroom's a little bit cooler in the winter. And my tetrapsis has 2 more spikes on it. Of course, you know, you don't cut the spikes off of your novelty phals or your summer bloomers. These will continue to branch and produce more buds and blooms for you. So that's what you see here. This is going to be my next bloom. I can't wait to see if it has a little bit of the red tinge to it. It's just the cooler weather. I'm supposing it just causes them to bloom more on the white spectrum. And this is not Phalenopsis related, but I can't pass these up. I cannot not show you these beautiful blooms. This is Cardinal Bird. This is Tolumnia yellow. Yes, this is yellow. Ooh, look at all that. Those, ooh, wow, yes. It's so pretty. See the orange on the back side of this bloom. So pretty. And then this is Tolumnia Super Brown. Just some pretty blooms to brighten your day. Okay, and we're back in the sunroom now. Here is the first bloom on my beautiful little Soo Red Poker. The color of this is it's just so red purple. It's just amazing. And look, this one has always spiked just one spike. I've never had two spikes on this one, but do you see all the branching going on? This one likes to branch a lot. So this one is going to be beautiful when it blooms. Now I'm going to show you just some unusual things. This is my huge Phal Sogo Lawrence Tahiti sunset. Look at all the leaves. Okay, and let me show you what it's done, which is not really what I would call normal. I've got double spikes, that is awesome. But check out, they have spiked under the first leaf down and not under the second leaf down on both sides. They both had places here that they could have spiked. Orchids always just surprise us, don't they? So anyway, I've got a double spike on this gorgeous Phal Sogo Lawrence Tahiti sunset. Can't wait to see it bloom again. Okay, here's another thing I wanted to show you all. This is my Phal brother Pirate King. You know, the huge gigantic one. Look at this thing. It's just enormous. Okay, what do you see here? I'm not sure I know what I'm looking at here. I've never seen spikes that looked quite like this. This one keeps trying to put out a basal keiki, and I don't know. I'm just not very interested in, I mean, this thing is gigantic enough. Can you imagine if I had two of these in one pot? What kind of pot would that need? Yeah, but check out this spike. What is this? Is this going to be a kiki and this one going to a keiki, I mean, and this going to be a spike? And what is up with this? I've never seen in my 22 years of growing Phalenopsis orchids, and I can't believe I'm saying that, but I've never seen any spike that looked like that. So that's what that is starting to look like. I will keep you posted. That is so unusual. And next up is honorable mention. The spike that you see on the left is my Phal Mingsing Red Rose. Lots of branching on that one. I'm surprised I didn't get a double spike this year, but hey, that's okay. And then the one next to that is my Kaleidoscope Phal. It blooms beautifully every year. It's very reliable. And I have double spikes on my Fanchin Diamond. That doesn't surprise me. That is a profusely blooming Phal. And then my Magic Art. Oh my goodness, look at the size of this spike. I need to kind of pull that back a little bit, but as you see, it's going to be a really good show on that one as well. And while I'm here, my No ID Dendrobium that I nicknamed Wilson, yeah, he's going to be blooming here pretty soon. Those are some big buds on that Dendrobium. And as I end the video, I think I'll show you another beautiful shot of my miniature Dendrobium. This is Salaya Chompu. Blooms beautifully for me every year. And she's had 5 spikes this year. Just absolutely gorgeous. I know so many of you enjoy watching as she blooms out. It's just quite a show that she puts on every single year. So thank you all so much for watching today. Hope you all have enjoyed just going through a little tour with me. And before I end the video, I'd love to say the blessing over you, your families, and your plants. May the Lord bless you and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. We'll talk to you all next time. And how can you tell when there's winter weather heading your way? Your little schnauzer puppy finds a nice warm bed with a blanket. Yep, she's been a good girl. Sam's such a good girl. You all take care, and thank you so much for watching.